Hello guys, welcome back to Pabli Connect. In the previous video, I have discussed about creating an action inside Pabli Connect. In this video, I am going to explain you how you can create an action with custom fields. So let's start this video with an example of active campaign that we were doing earlier. So I'm going to access my backend account. Here I have created an action earlier, create a contact, which was accepting normal parameters. Okay, now I'm going to create an action with custom field for the same, creating a contact. So let's visit to the API section of ActiveCampaign. This was the action endpoint that we have covered earlier, creating a contact for ActiveCampaign inside Pabli Connect. As you can see here, one thing you have to note that only a part of JSON has been used like this. Only this part has been used because we were not creating contact with custom fields that need to be passed like this. This is actually an array of objects, multiple objects. This is field 1 with value this. This is field 2 with value this. So first of all, we'll have to list all the fields of active campaigns inside Pabli Connect. For that, there is an endpoint available inside ActiveCampaign API, which I can show you here. This is custom fields. So we'll have to cover this list all custom fields. We'll have to use this action inside Pabli Connect under inbuilt actions. So I'm going to create one. This is a get method, so I am using the same. Now again, the authentication type I'll have to mention. The authentication method for ActiveCampaign that we have looked into the authentication method of in their documentation was header kind of SOAX API token that I'll have to use inside this HTTP headers, and the value should be from my account, which is something like that I can find from the developer section of the settings area of my ActiveCampaign account, which is this. Now about the variable that I have used globally for this particular connection, which I can find over the app area. As you can see, the parameter that I have used was account URL. So I am copying it and pasting over here. This is how we have passed account URL to the endpoint URL, and now defining the same. This is my URL. And now I'm going to save and test the request. I'm showing you that these are my contact fields, and here are the 3 custom fields that I have created: alternate email, shipping address, and course. So that should be listed. Okay, now fine. So we have received a single object response over here. That means that all the fields will be populated when it executes dynamically. This single object will be for mapping purpose only. That's why you are not able to see all the fields. This is the object of the custom field list all custom fields. So this only this part of the object, single object of an array, has been populated here. So this will be used for mapping purpose. Let's create an action with custom fields inside Pabbly Connect. Let me clone it. That will save my time. Since we have created an inbuilt action, we'll have to use that action for creating dynamic fields over here. So let's inherit that part. List custom fields has been added before the API action, and now I'm going to use a parameter called Pabbly Connect Pabbly custom fields. This label will not be populated on the front end, so we can name it anything. I am using custom fields over here. Now clicking on the dynamic drop down, we have since we have already used the list custom fields inbuilt action in this action, we can map the field from the response of that part. So option label would be the field label that will be shown to the front end users. So I am taking the title of the fields, and option value would be the ID of the field, as mentioned over here in creating contact. The field value must be an ID of the field. So let me show you. You can see field accepts an ID of that field, so we'll have to make option value as a field ID. So here I am going to map it. This is the input field label, and this will be the key. Now defining the custom field syntax. With the API we can see that field value is an array of objects, so taking it as it is and pasting over here where commas. I am removing the other object, JSON object, because for configuration purpose we use only one object of an array. So this is an array, so we'll have to define custom field part of Pabbly Connect. So I am taking it as an object, Pabbly custom fields, column. This will be the key variable of the custom field, which is Pabbly custom key, and this will be the user input. So variable will be Pabbly custom value. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to save it. Let's check the syntax once again. one curly braces was missing. Okay, fine. Now we can check the front end. This is how the custom fields have been populated at the front end. You can see alternate email, shipping address and courses. These were the static fields that we have already discussed, and let me show you with an example. These are the custom fields that I have created, and here you can see the custom fields with input fields has been populated over here. Let's do a check submission. You can see the response has been received, so the entry has been done with all the custom field details as well as with the static fields. We can check at the dashboard area. This is the entry that has been done so far. So this is all about creating an action with custom field inside Pabbly Connect. We'll discuss some more areas of the backend areas of Pabbly Connect in coming videos. Thank you so much.